Oh, God.
I kick ass for the Lord!
And that's right, yes, the very first line in that wall of text is, Lulu kicks ass for the Lord. Hello there, Lulu. How are you feeling? Alright, here we go. We'll just start with the wall of text. Big Shell, off the coast of New York. The offshore decontamination facility was selected as the setting for a top-secret joint exercise between the Navy SEALs and Dead Cell, due to its complex structure and isolated environment. Ah, fair enough. That would be good. That would be good for you, Ainsley. And I'm glad you're feeling okay, Lulu. During the exercise, Dead Cell and a team under their command portrayed terrorists, while the SEAL team acted to suppress them. Dead Cell was a specialised naval combat team feared for their brutality. The main function was anti-terrorist training, launching unannounced assaults on important government installations to determine their level of security. Although famous for the ferocity of their attacks, there was another reason for their reputation. It was rumoured that their anti-terrorist training was a cover for their true mission, operating above the law to undermine threats to American national interests. Whether inside the country or not, whenever anti-American sentiment was suspiciously crushed or leaders died unnatural deaths, military insiders inevitably associated Dead Cell's name with the act. The rumours were never confirmed. However, that the name Dead Cell had become equated with death, disaster and calamity was undeniable. Until 1 year ago. 1 year ago, Dead Cell commander Colonel Jackson was arrested on charges of graft. He's a grafter, that lad. And corruption. From that point on, the overzealous tactics during attacks. From that point on, the overzealous tactics during attacks, the shady pasts of the team members, and their combined inhumanity made Dead Cell's name synonymous with military corruption and dishonour. Even their very fighting ability had come under question. This exercise marked their first official assignment in some time, but only Dead Cell leader Vamp was granted permission to participate. The joint exercises were drawing to a close. I was guarding my assigned area in Strut F. Immediately after receiving a report that half the terrorists had been subdued, a coded transmission signifying an emergency situation came through my codec. "Come in! Anyone! This is Alpha Team! We're under attack!" "This is Pliskin. What happened?" I replied. "Dead Cell! It's Vamp! He double-crossed... The team is almost... by him." I could hear the screams and the sound of gunfire in the background. "What is your location?" I asked. "Strut B." I heard a scream. The line went dead. I immediately punched in a different frequency. Punched it in a different frequency. That's the way I read it first. I immediately punched the wall or something like that. So a low voice answered. "This is Dolph. Is this Snake?" It was Marine Commander Scott Dolph. He was in the Big Shell as part of an exercise. I explained the situation to Dolph. He answered through a burst of noise. "Looks like things just started on my end too. What's the status?" "There was an explosion in the Shell 2 core. B1's almost totally flooded." "Is that what you were worried about?" 3 days ago, I accepted a request from Dolph to join the exercise. Bloody hell! Thank you very much, Will. What did I just hit then? Ah, right. Thank you very much for the 100 bits, William. Dolph was worried something might happen. He asked me to put a stop to it if it did, but he didn't always say why. All he told me was, "I'm counting on you." Scott and Dead Cell were connected. Dolph's daughter, Helena, was Jackson's wife. When Jackson was arrested, Dolph was the only one who defended Dead Cell and Jackson. As a result, he risked his own position. Dolph seemed to be worried about something concerning Dead Cell. I accepted without any questions. I owed Dolph. Dolph created a fake identity for me. And here I was, along for the exercise as Lieutenant Junior Grade Pliskin. I then asked him, "What is Vamp up to?" "I have no idea," Dolph said in a deeply troubled voice. "Snake, we must figure out what's happening. We're trapped in the north part of filter chamber number 2 by debris and flooding. It looks like it'll take us some time to get out here. I want you to rescue the SEALs. Head over to Strut B. Sorry. Head over to Strut B. Roger that. Be careful. You aren't carrying live ammunition, are you?" Dolph was right. I was equipped for exercise, but I didn't have any live rounds. "No, but I'll be okay." All good. I'm actually going to save here, just in case, like last time, I have to restart this and we don't have to bugger about. So I need to get to Strut B. Where's it going to start me? Blackness. Now, you've been worse, have you, Will? I'm sure we all have. Oh, I've got my giant Poundland mug of coffee. Oh, yeah.
Nothing here.
Oh, right, okay, so this is, yeah, the Strut F warehouse, and we've got to get to Strut B, so... I mean, it's empty, but... Right. No radar again. Oh, fuck off. There we go. Used to go looking for Wombles on Wimbledon Common. Oh, fuck you, Will. That's gonna be... The theme tune's gonna be stuck in my head now. Anytime anyone mentions Wombles... I don't think any of these doors... Oh. He's not late. I'm gonna have the fucking Wombles theme in my head now. You laugh, Ainsley. You laugh. You laugh away. I'll just make it worse for you by singing it. Overground, underground, a wombling free. The Wombles of Wimbledon, common are we. Yeah. Making good use of the things that we find. The things that the everyday folk leave behind. Beer cans, lager cans, and whiskey cans too. Heroin needles and the odd Johnny too. That's what you find on Wimbledon Common. Shit! No. Oh, I've got a bandage. Next guy. No. I shall not be doing the Wombles theme tune. Oh shit, I've gone the wrong way. Just bandages. What is this, the medical strut? I'll just let them kill me. Sit me down. Uncle Bulgaria. Yep. Cheers, Ainsley. You made Tim Curry laugh. Should have picked up those bandages, really. Well, one of those at least. Oh well. I didn't deal with it. I'm gonna regret it though, aren't I? What a patrol pattern. Please be a circular one. No. Should have just ran for strut B, really, shouldn't I? Well, I'm in. I was greeted at strut B by the sight of a total massacre. The bodies of dead seals littered the entire area. It was my assertion they'd all been clubbed to death. Everything had been torn apart and splattered with blood. I heard a moan coming from a body in a pool of blood. Hold on! I ran over there and lifted the soldier in my arms. He was still breathing, but his wound was deep, reaching his internal organs. It was clear that he didn't make it. He looks at me with unfocused eyes. It was Vamp. He called it a lynching. Oh. Trigger warning. Revenge for those who backstabbed Jackson. He called the bribery charge a sham. You'd better not talk now, I said, trying to quiet him, but he kept on talking. Vamp's going after Captain O'Brien. Oh, from Deep Space Nine. But that's nonsense. There's no way the captain's involved. He's just not like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Will. That's basically what it is. Naval Captain O'Brien. Multiply decorated! Is that how you spell... Is that actually how you spell multiply decorated? I'm not sure it is. I'm not even sure that'd be the right word to use. Huh. In the Persian Gulf, Europe and Africa. No, well, it is a word. Will, it is a word. I'm just going to look it up quickly. My interest is piqued. Yeah, it would help if I spelt it right. I put multi-plu. Oh, fuck it. Well, just because it was the first. Just because it was the first, I'm having to use. Well, yeah, it can be used as an adjective.
Multiply. Multiply.
Yeah, fuck me. Multiply is a word. Welcome to Education Time on the Mancpete channel. In a multiple manner, in several ways.
Multiply.
The mass media praised the captain as a competent and noble-minded military man who is well liked by his fellow soldiers. He grabbed my chest. His grip was surprisingly strong for a man on his deathbed. The captain is on the first floor of the Shell 2 Corps. Save the captain, please. His body lost its strength. I closed his eyes. That was all I could do for him. I contacted Dolph, telling him what I'd heard. I see, mumbled Dolph. His body didn't sound surprised at all. In fact, he sounded like he'd just confirmed some bad news. Did you know about this? I asked. He became quiet, answering hesitantly. There've been a lot of cases involving government employees and servicemen lately. Rumour has it Vamp is behind it all. Is Jackson really innocent? I don't know for sure. But perhaps. He was a real proud soldier. He was not the corrupt kind. You think O'Brien backstabbed Jackson? No, I don't think so. I know his reputation. How can you be so sure? Yeah. In it, blood. In it. Yeah. Multiply. Yeah. Well, I didn't know it was a word. I do now. I've learned. I've done a learn. If he was involved in Jackson's case, there was no way he would involve Vamp. That's only if O'Brien knew of the rumours of the lynching, right? He knew. Are you sure? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I heard the rumours from O'Brien. You and O'Brien talked about the rumours? I was a bit surprised. O'Brien and Dolph, political navy captains and head of the Marines. Every day's a school day indeed. They didn't seem like a likely pair of friends. Dolph answered as if he knew of my doubts. O'Brien and I didn't always get along because of our positions. I don't think he liked me either. But I don't think he hated me so much that he wouldn't give me advice that would save my life. What do you mean? O'Brien came to warn me that I was Vamp's next target. Then I knew the true reason Dolph had participated in the exercise. So you tried to rid Dead Cell of its infamous rumours by revealing yourself to Vamp. Correct. If nothing happened to me during the exercise, I could prove that the rumours were false. You do trust Vamp? Dolph scoffed. I wouldn't go that far. If I trusted him completely, I wouldn't have called you. I'm a coward. I said to him that trusting something or someone isn't that easy. Scoff did not respond, and then I asked him. But then it's not you, but O'Brien that Vamp's after. Oh yeah, even O'Brien's information was wrong. Either O'Brien's information was wrong, or Vamp's wrong. It seemed Dolph was confused too. The only thing certain is that Vamp is trying to kill O'Brien. Snake, you've got to stop Vamp. Got it. I considered the structure of Big Shell again. I needed to use the Shell 1-2 connecting bridge from strut D in order to get to Shell 2, where Vamp should be headed. That meant I'd have to head to strut D first. Right. Okay, so, yeah, we've got to go C, then D. Right. Some ammo. M4. And some pistol ammo. Wonderful. And a ration. Anything? No. Oh, fuck. Shit. Okay, where's the... There it is! Oh, fuck. Right. Shoot the unit. Or miss. Before it sees the corpse. Bet that's chaff grenades. It's chaff grenades. Could have done with them. Wasps, distant cheap motorbikes, and distant cheap hedge trimmers. Yeah. Right, strut C. We're in the dining hall. Anyone hungry? I am actually. Fuck. Well, I'm going to have something to eat in a couple of hours anyway. Take the USP ammo. Oh. Kneel at the altar of... I think that's Britney Spears, isn't it? See, I told you it was FHM. We'll go in the ladies' bathroom. Hey, well, we've got a bandage. And some stun grenades. And nothing else. Come on. Shit! Oh, sugar, sugar, sugar. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. Thanks, lad. Alright. Ooh. Nice! I got me gun. The wonderful thing about the M9 in this game is you can just cheese most of the game. Oh, hello. And hello. You can pretty much cheese most of the game with the M9. Fuck! That should have hit you. Cheese. Believe it or not, this shitty little one shot and then you have to reload tranquilizer pistol is one of the most overpowered weapons in the game. Ooh, that... Oh! A gun that shoots cheese? Give it me. If I had a gun that shot cheese, I'd be a fucking armourer. Right? No, I just meant if you're accurate enough with it, it means you can just pretty much trivialise most of the game. Oh, Ainsley. Alright, yes, I am going to share the really disgusting joke that I just thought of. Yeah. Most men have a gun that shoots cheese. But I'm circumcised, so I don't really have that problem. You gotta pay the cheese tax. Yes. Yes, Ainsley. Alright, here we go. We got some more reading. Dolph contacted me as soon as I arrived at Strut D. He had apparently managed to get a hold of O'Brien. O'Brien had sealed off the door to the Shell 1-2 connecting bridge from Strut D to prevent Vamp from getting through. He'd also reorganised the surviving SEALs to defend Strut G. Dolph said, "Snake, join the SEALs. Vamp is the enemy. Those men might be SEALs, but I doubt they can stop him on their own." How can I get to Shell 2? The Shell 1-2 connecting bridge is closed off. There is another way. Go across the oil fence in the lower part of the big shell. Use the ladder on B1 of Strut E to get down to the oil fence. You should be able to get to Strut L of Shell 2 by crossing it. Vamp must have already left for Shell 2. I needed to hurry. Alright, Ainsley. Oh, shit. Right, hold on a sec. I was trying to get the chat back up on my phone. So it's more in my line of sight than the actual chat, so...
Nothing here.
Ooh! Right, so it's, yeah, I've just remembered which strut it is. It's the parcel. There we go. Right. I'm on a timer now. Take a bandage. And a ration. Because they're all asleep, you dozy pricks. Oh. I should really just get out of here, but...
It was nothing. All clear.
See you later, Ainsley. Actually. There we go. Right, parcel room. I've got to think now. Are there going to be active cameras in here? Yep.
Who's there? Enemy sighted.
Well, that worked. Oh, there was another one there. Oh no, Snake did a fall. There we go. I reached the strut E ladder, and I climbed down about 40 meters. When I finally made it to the oil fence, I heard the sound of gunfire from above it. It was coming from the Shell 1-2 connecting bridge. I could see the SEALs fighting Vamp, but it wasn't a normal fight. It was a one-sided massacre. Vamp ran. The SEALs fired, but the bullets didn't hit him. Vamp drew their knives. What? Yeah, that didn't make sense to me. Vamp threw knives. Vamp threw knives. Some of the men went down. Other SEALs fought back. Vamp woved and dodged. He slit the throats of the SEAL men, slicing their stomachs open and stabbing deep into their hearts. The SEALs went down in a split second. I saw the last man screaming at the totally unhurt Vamp. Suddenly the connecting bridge exploded. It must have been wired up with bombs beforehand. A series of explosions enveloped the connecting bridge in flames, and it began to collapse with a roar. Debris rained on the surface of the sea. I made a run across the oil fence. A huge column of water rose behind my back. Waves churned, throwing the oil fence up with every undulation. I struggled along and finally made it to the lower part of Strut L. As I turned around, my eyes met Vamp's. He had tumbled from the sky and landed on the Shell 2 side. Vamp sneered, licked a knife with his long tongue, and hurled the knife at me. And then he disappeared into the interior of Strut G. I climbed the ladder and made it into Strut L of Shell 2. Vamp had already penetrated Shell 2. Loving the language. O'Brien was in danger. I ran for the Shell 2 core. Don't forget, if you want me to penetrate your Shell 2, that is kofi.com/Mancpete or streamlabs.com/Mancpete. Oh, sugar. He was right in front of me. Ooh, woo, Jade. Oh, fuck, there's two of them. Right. Let's throw a chav grenade. You don't see me! Wait. Bollocks. Fuck it. Just let him kill me. We'll do that again. Hello, Deviate. How are you doing, bud? We'll do that again. Take out the guards first, then throw the chav grenade. Or throw the chav grenade, take out the guards, and then get rid of the UAVs or the ciphers. Oh, you fat prick. Throw the chav in the way. Right, destroy the UAVs. No shit, where is the other? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's it. Wonderful. Right, just want to see what's over here. What goodies can I pick up? Some M9. Nice. Needed tranquilizer ammo. Anything down here? I can't see that far. No, I don't think there is. I'll have a look anyway. No. M4 USP. Well, do you know what? Aside from just having died just then, I've not done too badly this time. Right. I entered the Shell 2 core. There wasn't any gunfire or any sign of people. The silence made me uneasy. The codec rang. It was Dolph. Snake, what is your location? Right above your head. Right above your head. I've just entered the first door of the Shell 2 core. How's O'Brien? Your character walks like he needs to. I know, right? I've lost contact. I clicked my tongue. Because apparently snakes are dolphin now. Were we too late? We still don't know what's happened for sure, said Dolph. But he didn't sound too sure of himself. O'Brien should be on this floor, right? I asked. That's right. He should be barricaded in the air purification room. He told me he was going to electrify the floor to stop Vamp from getting inside. I looked at the passageway. The floor was glowing dimly. Looks like the trap's still working. Yeah. Well, we're up against Vamp. Who knows if it'll help. There was only one way to confirm if O'Brien was dead or alive. Going inside. How do I disarm the trap? I asked. Destroying the circuit breaker in the room is probably the only way. You should be able to do it with a remote-controlled missile from a duct. You're going to have to find a remote-controlled missile first. Yeah, obviously. You want me to find a remote-control missile, do you, Jade? Right, so that floor up there is electrified. Shocking. Right, and there's ammo for the... Right. Yeah, knew you'd like that, Jade. Right, now in the... Ooh. Right, we got it. Are you sure that's P? Right, don't need to go that way yet. Oh, I see how it is. Thought I have no doubt about that, Jade. That's how it should be. Oh shit, different routes. And the pipes are in a different configuration to how they are in the main game. Ooh. Oh, right. Please don't tell me I've just gone back in through the same one. Oh, no, but doing that circle wouldn't help. No one understands. I know, Jade. It's a real tragedy for the ages, isn't it? There's a Moai statue in that vent. There we go. Oh! Lissad. I know. Shouldn't have done that. Right. All that. Yeah, this ain't... I don't think I've got it this time either. Oh, yes. Did a little celebratory roll. As soon as I entered the air purification room, I found O'Brien on the floor, slumped against the wall. Judging by the cuts covering O'Brien's body, Vamp had tortured him instead of killing him instantly. O'Brien looked at me. Recognising my uniform, he was covered in blood, but he smiled in relief. I guess we haven't been wiped out yet. I signalled for him to keep quiet as I examined the surroundings. O'Brien said, "Vamp isn't here anymore. Looks like he left the B1 from the duct." Yep, that makes sense. It seemed nobody was in the room except the dying man and myself. I went up to O'Brien. He was bleeding pretty badly. It looked like he didn't have much time. I tried to treat him, but O'Brien refused. It'd be brilliant if his name was Brian O'Brien. Brian O'Brien. Stop it. I'm not going to make it anyway. I know that... Get out of here now. Call for backup. No, I can't do that. You said he went to B1, right? I said. Dolph was on B1. As O'Brien told Dolph, he might be the next target. But Dolph was Jackson's father-in-law. Oh, for fuck's sake. And besides, he wasn't the kind of person to backstab someone. Something was wrong. While I was turning this over in my head, O'Brien said, "Don't do it, Lieutenant." Dolph... Scott Dolph is the name of the, dude. "Don't do it, Lieutenant. You'd better leave. Don't get involved with Vamp." But we can't let him continue his little lynching game, right? Lynching? O'Brien tried to laugh, but he coughed up blood instead. "Vamp said you falsely charged Jackson." That's crazy. I didn't do any of that. I didn't do that. Nobody could. What do you mean? The corruption case is airtight. There's plenty of proof. What? I had trouble following that. O'Brien tried to say something, but only coughed. He coughed up more blood. Then he was quiet for good. I contacted Dolph numerous times by codec without any response. I knew Vamp had already left for B1. I had to get to B1 right away. Oh, yeah, I do have full USP bullets. What do you know? I can use the lift now. Fucking hell. Wow, that was an exciting level. I got on an elevator. I arrived at B1. B1 was exactly as Dolph had described. The passageway had been closed off by an explosion and flooded from a damaged water purification tank. I swam through... You could have at least let us swim! I swam through the water and went through the debris to move forward. Dolph had to be to the north. I opened the door and entered the second filtration room. Dead silence. Suddenly I spied someone standing in the darkness. Vamp. He slowly opened his eyes. "I was waiting for you." "Waiting for me?" "That's right. I was waiting for the perfect opponent to commemorate the end of Dead Cell. And you're it. Solid Snake." "What are you saying?" "Vamp, knock it off." "Quit it, you silly bastard!" "Stop it, you funny fucker!" No one backstabbed Jackson. His corruption. Vamp spoke calmly. "I know." "What?" Vamp stared at me with sad eyes. "Snake, you don't understand anything. And you don't have to. All you need to know is that you'll be gracing Dead Cell's legacy as the final victim." Come on! I know how these fights go. Lights out, motherfucker! Oh, shit. Ow, you fat bastard. Day 3596 of talking to myself as if people like it. When will I ever make a friend? Shut up, Jade! Need a point yeah, actually, that might be a good idea. That doesn't work. Why do I keep trying it? Fuck! I was hot off the mark, shooting that knife out the air. Oh, shut up, Alexa.
I am the milkman. My milk is delicious.
Cheers, Dave. I just tried that thing again, and I know it doesn't work. I am the milkman, and Pennywise is laughing at you. Did it again. That's a skill and a move that I've never used in this boss fight before. Because usually I just fucking cheese it with the grenade launcher. Drop a few of them in the pool while he's swimming around. It chips away swimming around. It chips away his health. Then when his health is low enough, when he comes out, just wail away at him with the, what's it? One of your assault rifles. Cheese it with the cheese gun. Yes. Yes. Well, like I said earlier, I don't have a cheese gun, Kev. Should be an easy slice. Oh, deviate! Oh!
Yeah.
Right. See, we can both play at that game, Vamp. Oh! Wasn't so quick that time. Right, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get out. Oh, I think that was a headshot as well. Oh! Why am I... Oh yeah, because I hit the button well before I should have. I reckon he's going to land there this time. Right, he's going to end up there, isn't he? I think I'm just one shot away now. Right, you see what's happening here? I'm missing him. That's what's happening. No, oh, one shot left! There we go! I approached Vamp as he lay in a pool of his own blood. Vamp, tell me why you went on with your lynching when you knew it was meaningless. Vamp's mouth twitched. Because it wasn't meaningless. Jackson's arrest had been the final blow to Dead Cell's reputation. They called it a stain on the entire US military, called them a group of disgraced losers. The military had cut Jackson off as a liability. But that wasn't all. The brass tried to bury Dead Cell's previous record of success as well. It was a fate worse than death. We killed more than a few people. We killed civilians, women, children, the elderly, hamsters. Somewhat unharmed. Somewhat unarmed. Some didn't resist. Some even begged for their lives. I've gone Russian again. Shit, didn't mean to. He's not supposed to be Russian. What's up, Jade? Don't you like this? Don't you like it when I talk like this, Jade? But we killed them all, of course. We didn't kill them. Of course, we didn't kill them for pleasure. It was our mission. Dirty work. those types of missions, and dirty work those types of missions. Everyone hated them. I'll just go back to the normal narration voice then. But they had to be done. So we took them all. A man like O'Brien owes his spotless reputation to the fact that we got our hands dirty, crawled through mud, and woke up screaming from nightmares. Yeah, yeah. Vamp clenched his fist. Are we the lowest of men? Perhaps. But the lowest of soldiers? Definitely not. I won't allow our honour and purity to be stained. That was all we had. But now, this last bit of pride has been denied us as well. That's why I went on this mission. You mean your lynching? That's right. If I killed people out of revenge, people may start wondering. They may even think that perhaps Colonel Jackson could be innocent. And the more I keep on killing, the more the public will have to believe. Believe in his innocence. Did you really expect anyone to believe that crap? Of course. The world lives and breathes on what you call crap. Don't you think? Vamp laughed coldly, but his eyes looked empty. His eyes weren't those of somebody who had regained what they had lost. They were of those who had lost something instead. Then I realised. But you don't believe it, do you? Even if Dead Cell's reputation is restored, it won't matter for you. Vamp shut his eyes as if he were in pain. Maybe you're right. Any purity Dead Cell had possessed in its mission had been lost at Vamp's hand. The person in front of me wasn't a proud soldier. He was nothing more than a pathetic terrorist, and he knew it. Perhaps that was the punishment for his lynching. Vamp said, I don't care. At least I can protect someone. Protect? I'd do anything for Colonel Jackson. Helena, their unborn baby, and Scott. You fool! The shout echoed through the air. He's French, yeah. It was Dolph. He must have heard the battle and found us. Vamp smiled as he saw Dolph. His eyes quickly began to cloud. Dolph came up to Vamp and said, Nobody asked you to do what you did. Not Helena, not Jackson, not even me. You knew that, didn't you? Dolph picked up Vamp's hand. Just having you around was good enough for me. Hon, hon, hee haw, hee haw. Yeah, well. Vamp died with a smile on his face. Vamp died. A backup SEAL team secured Big Shell. Dead Cell was officially dissolved sometime after that. Dolph retired from the military, and Jackson died in prison. They said it was due to mental exhaustion. Sometime later, a rumour began making the rounds. It said Jackson had been falsely accused, and Dead Cell had been framed. Alright, so that was just over an hour. This one might have been the shortest one then. Oh, Jade. You're the most mentally exhausting, though. Ah, right. Yeah, much quicker. We've still got one of these left to do. I'm not going to start it this afternoon, because I might need a full stream for it, but I'm just going to do what I did at the end of yesterday's stream. For the next hour or so, I'll just dick around in the VR missions. But because I'm going to be cutting this out and re-uploading it to YouTube, I'll fake end in a second, so stay with me, guys. That's what Charlie says. That, Jade, that might have been hurtful if you actually spelt Charlie's name right. Hello, K-Shul. How are you doing? Right, let's get the final stats. Yeah, 1 hour, 5 minutes. Which, yeah, I think is roughly what it took in real time. Only died twice. 4 alerts. Killed 11 people. So not as much of a bloodbath as yesterday. And used 2 rations. And that was right at the end. That was during the last boss fight. Hey. I think that one is the shortest one then. Right. I'm actually going to save this twice. Oh, no. No point. Right. So, yes. Tomorrow we'll do Big Shell Evil, which is actually quite a tough one. As I've been finding out for the, well, I tried playing it a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, there's a section in Big Shell Evil which is it's not hard. It's just I think I need to be in a better position when that section starts. But yeah, we've nearly done all 5. You can redo them. And certain things change, or if you do them like, I know for a fact, if you start a wrongdoing again after going through it once, you get the tranquilizer gun from the start. You don't have to dick around trying to find it. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna fake end, guys. So for those watching over on the re-upload on YouTube, thank you for watching. Peace out, peace off, Shell Evil.